Hey there, howdy howdy. It's that time of year again. 2023 is over. This channel has grown a lot over the past year. When we last left off, I only had 88 subs in total, and now we've more than tripled it. Over 400 subscribers and growing. That's fantastic. Can't wait to see where everything goes from here. This video will be going over the highlights of the past year and how everything's been going as we move from 2023 to 2024. Let's get into it. Let's address the elephant in the room. King Charlie reigns supreme. I am amazed at how popular this video has become. 87,500 views and climbing. Wonder how high it'll go. This remains far and away my most watched video. People really seem to like Charlie Chaplin. I may have to look into making a direct sequel when I have the time. I'm sure the Tramp had a few more choice fight scenes to choose from, and it's been a while since I made my last motivational, so it'll be something to look forward to. It's always fun flexing my creative muscles to come up with an interesting way to rotoscope themed quotes over old footage. Can't wait to see what I'll create. One of the projects I've been working on throughout the year has been to codify and rework some of my older pieces into new formats and presentations. From exploring my earlier tutorial exercises, to polishing up my Unreal files, to completely rebuilding my Houdini scenes. I've spent the year honing my craft in a myriad of ways. It's been an interesting experience applying what I know now to what I did then. I still have even more that I'd like to go back to once things settle down a bit. I have plenty of ideas on how I'd like to progress and a firm desire to make something interesting, so look forward to it. Probably one of the most significant events of my year was my graduation from the Australian College of Arts, ColArts for short. It was a whole to-do that entailed travelling all the way to Melbourne and dressing up to cross the stage. I missed the constant buzz of preparing assessments and hearing what my classmates are up to all the time. It was a very informative course that really opened my eyes to the wonders of digital creation. I'm really grateful for all they had to teach and for helping me get started on my road to visual effects creation. Thank you to everyone who was involved. Midway through the year, I set myself a challenge. For 30 days straight, once a day, I made a brand new Houdini scene based off a randomly generated prompt. Some of it worked, some of it didn't, but it certainly was one heck of a time coming up with something interesting from some truly random words. Every day was a new learning experience in which I had to uncover the best way of achieving my vision in a limited amount of time. I fully intend to complete some of these scenes when I have the chance. I've already begun experimenting on them to various results. Hopefully I'll have something to show from it in the coming year. I'd love to do another challenge like this again at some point, as soon as I can figure out how to juggle my working full-time around such a task. One thing that has come out of my efforts so far is my first ever tutorial. I liked the way my ghost effect turned out so much that I simply had to share it. It took quite a long time before I felt confident enough in the process to attempt to teach it to others. I had to first demonstrate the underlying principles and ensure it was repeatable across multiple attempts before I could record anything. The whole thing helped me greatly simplify my setup in order to find the clearest way of presenting it. I hope people have been finding it useful. I'd love to do some more tutorials on a number of other subjects. I just need time and motivation to experiment enough to make things work. Stay tuned. nothing to see here. Okay, so there may have been some schedule slippage. Twice. But my holiday special is coming. Eventually. Working full-time and moving house right over the holidays certainly didn't help on that front. These past few months have just been one delay after another with no end in sight. For the foreseeable future, I have no intention of doing anything related to a specific date or deadline if I can so help it. Even this video is likely to go up a couple of days into the new year, despite my best efforts. Let's just pretend I meant to do this all along, and we'll celebrate Christmas mid-January. Surely it won't get delayed any further than it already is. On a more positive note, I managed to finish my new show reel at the start of the year. I'm still rather happy with it, but it is starting to show its age. Probably need to start planning for a new one. Anywho, enjoy! And that's it for the year. Many things have been said and done, and now 2023 is firmly in the rear view. Time to start planning what comes next. An entirely new year lies ahead, like a blank canvas ready to be painted. I look forward to seeing what I'll be able to make. Thank you once again to everyone who has taken the time to subscribe to my channel and to stick it out with me. I know there is still plenty I need to improve upon, and I'm still finding my feet on repeat viewership, but I look forward to working with you in the year to come. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next one.